to the family. Mic check. How y'all feeling today? Kum, salutations to the primes. Peace to everybody that's going to come in the building. 747 24/7, 361 degrees. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. State your name, put it in the comment section if you are relevant. Thank you for everybody coming in the YouTube, the YouTube, and everybody coming in on the Facebook. I love y'all. Thank you. Greetings to you, Sister Brenda Queen Harris. It's much love. Much love. All right, thank you. Peace and blessings to everyone. You know, before I speak, I would like to give reference to the ancestors. I would like to give reference and give thanks to the ancestors for giving me the blessing to be here today. All the ancestors, the good ones and the bad ones. All right. Namely, fire, air, water, and earth. Those are the ancestors that I'm calling upon, giving reference to. Somehow we're connected to all those ancestors. What's up? How y'all feeling? I see people picking numbers already. Thank you. You know, I like to do a prayer before I do the readings. Remember that. Allow me to set up the shares and also the invites. Please share or invite someone to the video. All right, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun today. All right, we're gonna break a couple things down. I see everybody coming in. Share the video. Happy belated birthday to Sister Cotton of Fear. She's always holding it down. I appreciate her. All right. Just give me about 1 minute to set up the invites and we'll be ready to have the discussion. All right. Make sure you get yourself comfortable. What I would do is, if you have one of the books, the 141 Introduction to Magic and Divination, or you have any of the books by the Messiah Code movement, make sure you pull those books out while we're having this discussion. All right. So we will be doing psychic self-defense as well. Just letting y'all know, we're going to be also doing psychic self-defense. If you want to come in here and you want to learn psychic self-defense, I'm going to share that with the family as well. All right. I'm going to share that with the family as well, psychic self-defense. Okay. All right. So, first of all, we need to know what's today's date in the codex. Excuse me. Yeah, we need to find out what's today's date in the codex. All right. Let's figure that one out. I'll talk about the numbers from here. All right. I'll talk about these numbers. All right. Now we're in the 13th month, the 23rd moon, and the 14th day. All right. Just in case anyone wonder what the numbers on the screen is about. All right. Peace and blessings. Peace, Queen. Thank you for coming in. I'm almost done the shares and the invites. All right. Like I said. Shout out to Sister Patricia Reed. I see you in the building. Peace to everybody. Now, like I said, we will be doing psychic self-defense. I know the title is free psychic readings. Pick a number between 1 and 31. Also, are we gods having a human experience? Having a human experience. That's the title of this discussion. You can put any comment you want in the subject and elaborate on the thought. Are we gods having a human experience? That's a question mark. I just want to know. I'm asking the people how you feel about that. How would you like to express your thoughts on that? Peace to Sister Patricia. I see you coming in the building. Peace to everybody coming in. Share the video. Share the video. We're almost done the invites and the shares. So I would like to have a great discussion with some good people. And we will be doing readings. And we will also, besides psychic readings, we will be doing psychic self-defense as well. All right? So yeah, cool. Hopefully everybody is feeling blessed. Everybody feeling great. Everybody feeling like the champ today. Everybody feeling like the champ today. You ready to get in some real spiritual work here with Lazarus Lamel of the Messiah Code movement. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Like I said, I'm almost done my shares and stuff. Almost done setting up the video. All right. All righty. All right. So, how y'all feeling today? All right. Hopefully good. It's all good in the hood. Let me put this in check. Yes, if you search and trust in the universe, it will be proven to you, to us all. I respect that one. Okay, so let me do a little prayer of reference. It doesn't matter what spirituality you come from. I'm gonna do a little prayer of reference because, I might do some readings here. And before I do readings, I always ask for permission to do these readings. I just don't do them off the back, off my whim. I just ask permission from the Supreme Force to give me the ability to be a medium for anyone here with great intentions. All right, with pure intentions alone. All right. So let me do this real quick. And I'll be ready to go. All right. So if y'all with me, y'all can take 3 breaths before I begin this discussion. I'm gonna keep it real basic. I'm not gonna go off the deep end, take y'all to church real quick, but I will say a meditative thought of reference and to the universe and give respect and honor. That's what it's all about. When y'all became gods, y'all called yourself gods, a lot of y'all lost that. Y'all lost the respect and the honor of certain things. All right. So hopefully we can bring that back. All right, we can really bring that back. So you can take 3 good breaths with me. You can touch this position of your head. You can use your left hand. Wherever you at, you can use your left hand. Peace to the royal family. I see you in the building. Peace to Sister Cotton of Fear. Blessings, blessings, and blessings, and great, great, great health to you. Salud, salud, salud. Real talk. Happy belated birthday as well, Sister Cotton of Fear. I said that just a couple seconds ago. I don't know if you was here. I was saying happy belated birthday to you. All right. What was so interesting about your reading when we did your reading last time, because you picked the number 49. I said, man, it's about the Jubilee. It really was about the celebration because it was really about your birthday. Because remember, the 49 was 713. You picked 49 willingly, right? But yes, 132213 in the codex. That is correct, Queen. 132213 in the codex. Correct. Wow. You know how to read the calendar. You know how to read the new age of information's calendar. I'm very impressed by that. Very, very impressed. All right. But yeah, you picked the number 49, and 49, I said, man, 49 is called the Jubilee. All right, but it's about reproduction in a sense. It's about being reborn. All right. That's why it guards the left egg or the right testicle or of a man, or it'd be the egg of a woman or the testicle of a man. All right. The left one though. All right. Um Remember, every portion of the body represents a number. And also, like I said, it was like, man, you picked 7. That just blew my mind. But God is good all the time. That's why I say 747. When I say 747, I'm really saying God is good, y'all. Keep it real. All right, so I'm gonna say a little prayer of reference. Let me give a little reference to the universe before I begin. Please share this video. If I can get 7 shares, 8 shares from anybody, I don't care. Share the video. I appreciate it. All right. This message may resonate with a couple of people, but what I would like for you to do is, before we do this little prayer reference, I would like for you to literally clear your mind. Take your mind and clear your thoughts for a second before we begin. I would ask for everyone here to literally, focus on nothingness at all. Just focus on nothingness for a minute. Let go of things. Just let go of things. All right. Hopefully you there. All right, but let go a couple things right now and come in real quick, and then we're going to do this meditative thought, this prayer of reference, and then we're going to begin this discussion. All right. So touch this portion of your brain wherever you at. Now, this actually this is an exercise of sort for psychic abilities. All right. This is an exercise of sort for extrasensory perception when you touch these portions of your head. All right. So you might say, how is that, Lamel? All right. Basically, because this. Thank you. I appreciate you. Peace and love, colleague. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. All right. Make sure you subscribe on the YouTube as well. We're broadcasting on the YouTube and the Facebook. All right. But I'm gonna share with y'all an exercise of sort to build your psychic abilities or your extrasensory perceptional abilities. All right, and you touch certain portions of your brain. All right, so the portions of your brain that you touch is you touch the frontal lobe right here, then you touch your temporal lobe. All right, then you touch your parietal lobe, then you touch your occipital lobe, and then you touch your cerebellum. All right. Thank you. Shout out to Strong Joe. All right. So I'm sharing with y'all just an ability to something exercise of sort to increase your abilities, your psychic abilities. Now, people misinterpret the word psychic and the phenomena of it. It has been literally watered down and became commercial. But every spiritual person, literally, or they're everyone who is really truly spiritual, they're psychics. They're in touch with the phenomena of the spiritual world. So they're really psychics. They call them witches. They call us all warlocks, all sorts of things. All right, in the past, but you know who you are. All right. I call you Tawalu. We are called Tawalu, which is divine manifestation. All right. That's the name of our tribe. But again, I'm going to run this back. You touch these portions of your brain. You're utilizing your left hand. Now, you ask me, well, why would I utilize my left hand, Lamel? Because your heart is on your left side. And then when you utilize your left, you're actually controlling right brain activity. When you touch these portions of your brain, or you utilize or touch, or you know you uh in connection with functionality of your left side, you actually are tapping in, you tap into right brain activity. All right. So this is one of the reasons why we pray like this or connect up or meditate like this. Now, it's like a phone you picking up almost. All right. Now, it's various different ways that you can place your hands. All right. No doubt. You can place your hands any type of way that you want if you want to pray or meditate. All right. Because if you think about it, you're like an antenna tapping into a station. All right. You got to think of excuse me, like your antenna tapping into a station. All right. So when you place your hands in a certain sort of way, you're actually moving the antenna to tap into that station. All right. So I'm showing you just another designated way to meditate, pray, or however you connect up to that divine force. All right. So, yeah, we're going to take 3 good breaths. If y'all in here, share the video. I appreciate everybody coming in. It's interactive. It's a question. The question of this is: are we gods having a human experience? All right. Now you can explain however you feel about that. Yes or no. You can give me a little description of how you feel about it. I appreciate that because I want to elaborate on a couple people's thoughts on this. Now we can say gods or goddesses having a human experience. All right. So that's the question that I'm posing to the family. All right. Now, again, now we're going to take 3 good breaths. We're going to take 3 good breaths. Y'all in here with me. All right. 3 good breaths. And then we're going to say a meditative thought, and then we're going to begin and proceed the discussion. All right. So clear your mind. Take 3 good breaths. Ready? In, out, in, out. One more time. In and out. I would like to say thank you, Divine Force. Thank you, Divine Creator, Heavenly One, the most omnipotent, most merciful, most gracious, and many names you have. I would ask that you guide us here this day, that you give us the blessings that are entitled for our servitude for the universe, that you give us the things that are needed in our life, that you connect those that are here with divine hearts, with pure intentions, and all your heavenly names. I say amen, amun, amin, shuabuta lakum. All right. This real simple, but you know, you gotta give reference, you gotta give respect to the universe, yo. Real talk. However you feel about it. We're not the most best elaborate speakers, but it's not about being having an array of words. It's saying how you feel from your heart when you connect up, and that's something I need y'all to understand. All right. So yeah, what I have for y'all today, I do have a book that I do want to share with y'all. We're gonna break down the mathematics. What's up? We're gonna break down the mathematics, the supreme grandmother and grandfather of mathematics. All right. So today's date happens to be 13, right? 13. We put it in the comment section. It was 13/23/14. All right. So if it was 13/23/14, let me see you put that in the comment section again. All right. 13/23/14. These are the numbers I want y'all to focus on. All right. Now you might say, well, Lamel, why are we focused on these numbers instead of the Gregorian calendar, the calendar that they gave us, the calendar that that they enslaved us in? I mean, come on. It's self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory. Why are we utilizing another calendar to connect up with spirituality? And the first thing is this: to just to really adjust what I'm saying and talking about. Yo, look, we came into a new age of what we call information. They have pledged that the age of Aquarius, we came into it 1962, but um that was just a I would say a estimated guess. All right, we actually came into the age of Aquarius in the year 2017. All right, if you notice, a lot of things are changing, man. A lot of things are prominent. A lot of things are just the functionality of how it's working is is towards the direction of change. Pretty soon, let me tell y'all something. Unfortunately, unfortunately, um religion is going to be, it's going to be outdated. It ain't going to be no more religion in like 100 years from now. Like 100, 200 years from now, probably a 300 years span. It's not going to be no religion. Religion as you know it, it's not going to be no more. It's going to be replaced with spirituality. I'm just keeping it real. And this is an archive video for the future. And for those that are in the future that are watching now, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years from now, they know that this is prophecy, and this is an archive of this prophecy. There's no more, it's not going to be religion. And that was explained in the codex. I shared that with y'all. Let me see if I can find that before I move forward. Yeah, it ain't going to be no more religion, yo. It's only going to be a form of spirituality. People are just going to be spiritual people, all right, in a certain sort of way, all right. So let me see where it said it. It said I want to find this. My fault, y'all. I just wanted to find this real quick, and I wanted to say it verbatim. I wanted to say this whole thing right. I want to say it. I want to say it verbatim. It said in the codex. My fault. Everyone, if you don't have this book, just let me know. You can just email me. I'll send you a free PDF of this book, which is the 141 Introduction to Magic and Divination. All right. Um, but it said something like, my fault. I'm gonna find the part for y'all real quick. I got y'all. Look at this. It said, all right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I got y'all. Boom. I'm gonna paste it in the comment section, and then I'm going to read it for everybody. But this is in verse 24, yo. This is verse 24. It says this, right? It says there is no more Christianity, no more Islam, no more Judaism, no more astrology. There is no more numerology. There is no more Buddhism. It is only the network. Imagine that. Imagine if I told you that. Imagine how would you interpret that? Like I said, we God's having a human experience. That's the question. But how would you interpret that? You would say, man, he's just trying to stomp out my religion. No, I'm not trying to stomp out your religion. Religion is, if you notice, it's fading away. People are so spiritual these days. They rather say, I'm not religious. Or you ask them if they Christian. Another way to say that they're not religious is they say that they're non-denominational. They be like, well, what type of Christian are you? They be like, well, I'm non-denominational. Like, that means you're spiritual. All right. You have various different people, various different sects of religion. It doesn't matter, like Islam, Christianity, is various different sects. All right. But the question is, are you spiritual? All right. And what is spirituality in a sense? You know what I mean? Like, you got to extract principles from anything that you study, anything that's the nectar of what you study. The nectar of what you study is the principles that you learn to navigate your life. Let me keep it real. That's the nectar of what you study. Like, We live culture, yo. Like a lot of people, you know, I give reference to the ancestors. I give reference to, us in Kemet or Tamari. I give reference to us in Sumer or wherever we was. I give reference to that. But what about now? Who we are and define us as a people? How would they define us? All right, they're going to look back at us 2,000, 3,000 years from now, and they're going to say, "Well, wow, these people are the archetype of what we believe in or what we practice these days and times." All right, so I wanted to bring y'all to the numbers situation because everything is connected with numbers. Pretty soon, like some of y'all not going to be born on this planet no more. Y'all going to be born in different solar systems. All right. So various like the zodiac signs, they're not going to really matter like that. All right. You will have to interpret your reality in a whole nother light. And you say, well, the zodiac signs aren't real. All right. Now, I believe I said this right here. It said this in the codex. There is no more astrology. There is no more numerology. There's no more Buddhism. It's only the network. All these things are connected in some form of fashion. It's data. It's a raw form data that you utilize. It's how you interpret it and how you develop it in your life, how you sanction it in your life. All right. But that's the most important thing. All right. So, I'm going to talk about the elders. You got 24 elders, right? Everybody here know y'all got 24 elders. Okay. And the 24 elders actually guard different portions of the day. Different energies of the day are guarded by the 24 elders as well. All right. So now, since we're in the 13th month, the 23rd moon, and the 14th day. Hey, what's up, son? I'm live. How you feeling? You getting that stuff?
Yeah, I'm cool.
All right.
First day of work.
It's your first day at work?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was great.
Really?
hmm Yeah.
Congratulations, yeah. I'm happy, yeah. I'm really happy you got the
I'm
job.
telling you, we really about to get the ball rolling.
We're gonna get the ball running for real.
Rolling.
Please,
Rolling.
please get it rolling.
You already know.
I like that. I like your motivation.
Just know that it's there. I just want
You just like be steady with it, son. That's all I gotta say. Like, yeah, you got your joint, you got a job, and you got it by your own initiative.
Be steady.
But you already know you gotta invest the money that you get.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It has to be some sort of flip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna figure that one out. Cause you gotta have a job, a hustle, and you gotta have your school flowing. You hear me?
What did you say?
I said you gotta have your job, your hustle, and you gotta have your school flowing.
Yeah.
All right. And then your occupation and your dream. Let all of that fill your cup. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Love you, man. All right. So yeah, that's hot. That kind of goes with the subject matter of what I was talking about with my son coming in here. Look, today's 13th month, right? So if you're gonna focus on 13, what is 13, yo? 13 is the master, the creator, the originator, or the adept student who reaches the highest point of a particular subject matter, where he or she must then innovate the craft. All right. Let me elaborate. A mastery. This is the month of mastery. All right. These 28 periodical moments, it's the periodical moments of mastery. You got to master yourself. You got to master the little things you do, the little things you can be. You got to master them. And I'm going to tell you a key thing. Like, I'm going to give you a little trick of mastery. Yo, master one note at a time, master one thing at a time. If you master a portion of, let's say you look at the mountain, you say, man, master one step, master each step that you through the course and journey that you take to go up that mountain. Just master each step. so you won't trip and fall. So yeah, that's what this is about. It's about mastery. That's what this month is about. That's what this energy is about. It's about mastery. All right. So a couple people need to figure out where they stand at in that. You know what I mean? And that might lead to discipline. No one's really going to judge you, but you truly. You're the one that judges yourself at the end of the day and the beginning of the day. You judge yourself. All right. So you have to be the one that pushes yourself to get these goals done. That's what this month is about. That's what all this energy is about. It's about the month of mastery. And guaranteed, if you focus on it, you will get a couple things mastered. All right. Um, then we have, like I said, thank you for everybody in the YouTube. Thank you for everybody in the Facebook. Um, Look at this. All right. So then we got 23, right? 23. What is the 23rd letter of the alphabet? Let's elaborate on that thought. All right. So the 23rd letter of the alphabet would be W. All right. And W stands for wisdom, but it also represents the woman. And then if you flip the W upside down, what do you get? What do you get? The mother. You get the mother. You get the M for the mother. You flip the W upside down. All right. I don't know if I did that right, but y'all get what I'm saying. If you flip the W, you get the mother. And if you look at wisdom, wisdom is what? Wise words spoken, experience from situations and events lived. But wisdom actually represents a woman. I want to show y'all something. This is let me see if I can do this. Yeah, I want to show y'all something. Like wisdom represents a woman, yo. Whether you know it or not, it truly represents a woman. So that's what it's all about, tapping into that divine force. All right. But wisdom represents a woman, essentially. All right. Let me see if I can do this. All right, I got y'all. Um, yeah. If you what I was going to look up, I just wanted to show y'all something on the screen real quick, because this W is actually relative to Cassiopeia. People wonder why the letter M or W represents the woman, but picture of Cassiopeia. Like the W represents the woman, the M represents the woman, the mother, the matriarch. All right. But it's a certain image in the sky that's the same thing. Look at it. I don't know if y'all see this or not. Y'all can let me know. But if you look up in the sky, what do you see? This is called Cassiopeia. This is called the Lady of the Throne. Yes, the woman is the Lady of the Throne, or the wife of the Phoenix. All right, her name is really Lemel. All right, Lemel, which is not Cassiopeia. It's the female Messiah. But if you look at this, you see it looks like a W, or it looks like an M, however you want to flip it, because you can see Cassiopeia goes around the North Star. And you might say, well, why would Cassiopeia go around the North Star? Because Cassiopeia actually, thank you, Shakira. I love you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. All right. But if you see this right here, um, Cassiopeia is a woman, but she goes around the northern star, the northern polarity, or what we call the North Star. All right. When you was in indentured servitude, you followed the North Star. in order to go to freedom, but it's symbolic of something because the North Star represents the northern polarity of your mind. All right, but you follow this lady, and this lady represent wisdom. What I wanted to show y'all besides this was I wanted to show y'all Psalms 9:1. Psalms 9:1. I wanted to show y'all this. I think this is it. It says, or is it Proverbs? My fault. I think it's Proverbs. I'm tripping. Yeah, that's me. I'm tripping. Proverbs 9:1. Proverbs 9:1. All right. I'm going to give y'all something. If y'all don't believe me that wisdom represents a woman, here we go again. It says this, and I'm reading, this is Proverbs 9:1. Now, why is the 9:1? Because she gives birth to everything that flows between the 1 and the 9, or the 9 and the 1. And 9 deals with birth, okay? But it says this. Do I have to read it? Let me see. I'll blow this stuff up for y'all. My fault. Let's make this a little bit juicier, real quick. But the woman represents wisdom. Period. My fault. Here y'all go. Thank you. But the woman represents wisdom. It says this right here. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 1 through 11. That's a 9:11 right there. Somebody called 911. Literally. It says this: wisdom has built her house. All right. Now she has hewn out 7 pillars. Ooh. Oh my. Wow. Wisdom has built her house. Her house. Wisdom is a woman. Same letter, W. All right. That's where you get the wisdom. Wise words spoken, experience from situations and events lived. All right. You heard the Biggie Smalls song. She said, I can help you find yourself. I can help you find yourself. Literally, wisdom. That's woman. All right. But when you break it down, it says, she has hewn out, she has built her house. She has hewn out 7 pillars. Now you might wonder, what are these 7 pillars? All right. Now we break that down all the time here in the Codex. We break these 7 pillars down. Let me see if I can get this. I'll pull this up for y'all real quick. What are the 7 pillars that wisdom built on? All right, these are the 7 days of the week. You know what I mean? You got to be on your guard, on your God. God is G is the 7th letter of the alphabet. Oh, so you got to be on your guard, on your God, which is on your 7. On your 7, yo. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on your God, on your guard, phonetically. All right. What I was going to show y'all, man? I was going to show y'all something. Yeah, these are the 7 pillars. I'm going to show y'all real quick. I got y'all. The 7 pillars, I'm going to pull them up. These are the 7 pillars that you must build yourself on, just to know. Now, each color represents a woman. Keep it real. Each color, like when a woman wears a certain color, she represents a certain sister. I'm going to break that down. When a woman wears a certain color, she actually represents the 7 sisters. All right? The 7 sisters. The 7 sisters. Who are the 7 sisters? Man. Picture of Pleiades. Hold up. Let me see if I can get this for y'all. Picture of Pleiades. It can show y'all on this. Who are the 7 women? Who are the 7 sisters, yo? That's like, for real. When a woman wears a certain color, she embodies a certain spirit of a certain sister, yo. All right? I got y'all. Peace to the gods and the goddesses. All right? I got y'all. 7 colors of the rainbow. I got you on this. Colors of the rainbow. They put out the freaking. They should. They should be really like colors of the rainbow, like someone real. I got you on here. All right, let me show y'all this real quick. For all the queens in the building, all the empresses, the goddesses. Look at this. Y'all see these 7 colors right here? These 7 colors are divine. These 7 colors actually represent 7 different sisters or sisters. Sisters. All right. Now, what I wanted to show y'all, besides this, the 7 sisters that this rainbow represent, because remember, I took y'all to Proverbs chapter 9, verse 1, right? And it talk about how wisdom built her house and had 7 pillars, right? Here goes the 7 pillars right here that the woman has built on. I got you. Here goes the 7 pillars. Y'all want to know the 7 pillars? I'm gonna give you the 7 sisters, but I'm gonna give you the 7 pillars along that each sister connects up with. All right. Now remember, the pillar represents the pill. We're in the matrix. So you got out of the matrix. One way people got out of the matrix is they took the pill. It wasn't the pill that you thought. The pill that somebody took in the matrix was the pillar that they went through. All right. It was the pillar that they went through. Message. All right. So yeah, these are the 7 pillars right here. These are the 7 stances. First of all, you need to know, which is Sunday, Aglu, the mind. Then you got Katukfin, which is correspondence, Istatar, vibration. All right. Then you got Yashalet, polarity. Then you got Afoy, rhythm. Then you got Sabub Watatur, which is cause and effect. And then you got Sawuf, which represents gender. These are your 7 spheres of thought. These are the 7 ways that you connect up. And this is how the universe was created. It was created from the mind, then correspondence, then vibration, then polarity, then rhythm, cause and effect. All right. On return into making gender. All right. All of these simultaneously were created in one instance as well. You got to think about it like that. When you see that rainbow, I don't know if this rainbow is kind of correct, because when you do see a rainbow, you don't see a rainbow like as elaborate colors, like how we see it as elaborate color schemes. You really don't see a rainbow like that. The rainbow fades into each other. I just want to tell you that, real talk. Like when you see the colors, they fade into each other, like almost like kind of like that one. Like they phase into each other. It's not no line. There's not no freaking line separating these things. All right. So I need y'all to understand that one. Or solar stand that one. All right. The 29 represents the secrets that people are telling you. If people are telling you business, or they want to tell you some things, or a secret of some sort needs to be guarded. That's what 29 represents. It represents some form of secret. Somebody telling you their business, and you keeping it confidential. But keep it confidential. That's what 29 is all about. All right. But what I wanted to share with y'all is that these represent the 7 sisters. Now, let me do this. Pleiades, the 7 sisters. Like 7 sisters. Oh, I just said 7 sisters. Wow. If we got this, y'all. We got this. It brought up Pleiades. Why would it bring up Pleiades if it brought up 7 sisters? All right. Peace to Ali Jawu, Gambia, Africa is in the building. All right. Peace to everyone in Gambia, Africa, holding down the Messiah Code movement. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate the family. We shall come home very soon. All right. Kum. Kum. You already know. That's how you say that word. Kum. You got to stomp your feet when you say that word. Kum. All right. Which means to come home. Home is where your heart is. Remember that. Now, right here you got the seven sisters, right? I wanted to show y'all. Y'all got the seven sisters of Pleiades. I asked y'all who are the seven. I said it, man. They represent seven sisters. Now, the seven sisters or seven sis stars, the seven sis stars. That's what they are. Says they are seven sis stars. That's what they are. They represent Pleiades. Now, Pleiades is another way to connect up with the heavenly abode. All right. Now, is Pleiades located in Taurus? Yes, it is. There you go. There you go. Right there. And Pleiades. There you go. I'm showing y'all this. You might say, well, why would you bring up Taurus in this? Taurus is very important. It's not the sign. It's not nobody's zodiac sign. Taurus being important. Like, oh man, I see a Taurus in the building. Shout out to all my Tauruses. It's not even really about that. All right. But these seven sisters, these seven sisters, the reason why they are connected with the Taurus, with the bull, because the Taurus actually represents the locks of a Rasta man or a Rasta woman. That's what the horns are of the bull is really the locks of a Rasta man and a Rasta woman. All right. I believe I showed y'all that before. I don't know if I showed y'all that. I'll go back to it. I'll go back to the zodiac signs, the current zodiac signs. But look at this. Check this out. That's the seven sisters of Pleiades, right? The seven sisters of Pleiades. What do you see? They're in Taurus. Now, why would they be in Taurus? Because Taurus represents the mind. Picture of Ta. Let me see. No, not Thailand. Of Ptah. Picture of Ptah. All right. So why would Taurus? Doesn't represent like it represents Ta, Ptah, Taros, because Taurus is connected to what? The head. All right. But there you got Ta. And then when you see Ta, Ta wears the crown or the headpiece. He's known for wearing this headpiece, which resembles a kufi, but it actually resembles the mind. Resembles it represents concentration within the mind. All right. But that's what it's connected with because Taurus, like I said, is Taros and Rosh. Like this, I'm gonna show y'all Hebrew. This is like stuff that I'm saying people should know. That's a part of the lessons. Rosh, Hebrew. Look at this, Hebrew. Let me see this. Look at this. Let me see if I can do that. Rosh, Hebrew meaning. Let's see if we can get this. I'm just going to images. My fault. Oh, what does it say, y'all? So, like, I'm really like kind of crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm breaking it down. Like Lamel, you crazy? Oh man, you crazy, man. You just saying this stuff, man. You just going off your head. You going off your head. Yeah, I'm really going off my head. But I just looked it up right there, and I'm just freestyling with y'all real quick. It says Rosh. Rosh means head or leader. Head or leader. Now, instead of saying, like I said, let me put this in here real quick. Instead of saying, uh, let me do this. Instead of saying ta, what you would say, let me see this. Instead of saying ta, Taurus, it's my fault. It's spelled like this, really. Ta and then Rosh. Rosh. Because Rosh, my fault, y'all. If y'all can't see that, I'm Gary. Blow it up so y'all can see it. Can y'all see that, yo? Look at that. It's supposed to be Patar Rosh. Patar Rosh. Or Patar Rost. Or Patar Ras. Patar Ras. That's what it's supposed to be. Patar Ras. Y'all hear me? All right. It's supposed to be, look, Rosh means the head or leader. The head or leader. It may refer to Rosh, biblical figure, which is a tribe. It's one of the tribes. I forget. I think of Rosh is one of the sons of. Don't get me twisted. That's jogging my memory, real quick. But Rosh means head, but it's actually a tribe of people too, as well. It's a figure of it's a people that came out of Rosh. If you want me to do that, I'll ask y'all who is Rosh. But you know, a lot of people they don't follow the Bible chronological order, but you know, I would say follow the narrative and the symbolic meaning of it. All right, so you'll get something from this. All right, so it's Taurus or Tauros, Taurus or Tauros. All right, Rastafarian. All right, Rasta Rosh or Rasta. Look at this. That's where you get Rasta from. Rastafarian. A Rasta comes from what? Rosh. All right. So even though they say that this was a religion that was developed in the 1930s, Rastafarianism, um, man, Rastafarianism was the old Nazariteism, if you want to call it, old Messiahism. That's what I want to call that. I don't want to call it Rastafarianism. All right, and say that it was created in the 1930s. This natural way of living, we've been living this way of life for thousands of years. For thousands of years, yo. I'm gonna keep it real. But why you think a Rasta wears it? Why you think a Rasta wears a crown? A Rasta wears a crown because Rasta comes from the word what? Rosh. It come my fault. Did y'all see that? Where is it at? I lost where I pulled that up at. Rasta comes from the word Rosh. Rosh, which means head. Head. That's why a Rasta wears his crown or her crown. All right, which is their locks. All right. Let me see if I can do this real quick. But yeah, that's real simple, yo. Real basic. I wanted to show y'all something. Let me see if I got this. Yeah, man. So it's symbolism and everything, man. It's a lot of symbolism and things that you don't even know about. So much symbolism. These bugs are tearing me up too. They're so tearing me up. I wanted to show y'all something, which was the zodiac. I wanted to show y'all the real image of the zodiac, so people can know what sign they are. Oh, but I don't know where I put it at in my PowerPoint. I don't know where I put it at. I'll figure it out. I'll find it eventually. During this discussion, I'll find it. All right. But, you know, that's why I said going back to Pleiades, Pleiades represents the seven sisters. All right. The seven sisters. All right. But, hold up. It's actually connected up. The seven sisters represent wisdom. Wisdom represents the woman. Those seven sisters actually are seven different women. Seven different women. When a woman wears a certain color, she embodies a certain sister. And that's what I wanted to really elaborate on and talk about. I was getting to that, but I had to give you the gravy before the meat. All right. I had to give you a little bit of the gravy real quick, some of the rice and beans too, before you all right got to the meat and bones and all that stuff of the conversation. But each color represents a sister. All right. So I might just put that together right here while we're having this discussion. I'll put that together and show you some stuff. All right. Like for instance, like when a woman wears, we'll start from the first sister. All right. You got seven sisters. Okay. So the seven sisters, I wouldn't even call them seven sisters, seven women. It would be the seven women. All right. Now the seven, even though they are sisters, they are one and the same. All right. Hear me out. The seven women, and this is so deep too. This is really deep too. It's in the Bible too. They kind of, I'm gonna show you a Bible verse. I think this is Isaiah chapter. I'll find it for y'all. I'll find it for y'all. All right. Let's go with the first. Let's go with the first woman, right? So you got seven women. Let's go with the first woman. All right. The first woman represents the daughter. Okay. And her color is blue. Color blue. Jewels associated with blue. So let me show y'all. One main jewel, like the sapphire, the lapazuli, like this represents the daughter. Here y'all go. Like the lapazuli, this represents the daughter. All right. The zircon, the zircon, the kyanite, and variants that possess higher blue color gemstones, aquamarine, agate, topaz. All right, any color that is associated with blue, any jewel that is associated with blue represents the daughter. Let me do this on here. All right, so the blue would represent the daughter. The daughter equals the blue. All right. Y'all hear me? All right, boom. All right, cool. We talking about the seven women, right? We was kind of elaborating for all the people coming in and out of the discussion. Remember, we was talking about Taurus representing the mind, Taurus. All right. We went from there and we was talking about how inside Taurus you actually see Pleiades, which is the seven sisters. Now, the seven sisters actually represent seven women, and the seven pillars, which represent wisdom, which is another expression of the woman, wisdom. All right, and then I brought y'all to Psalms 9:1. All right, just to show and elaborate the thought a little bit. But then we started talking about the seven sisters. All right, and we started from the blue sapphire, and that represents the daughter. And her jewel of sort would be The sword and the veil would be this sword and the veil. Sword and veil. My fault, y'all. That's hot, man. That's hot. It's hot. That's hot. So the sword and the veil, huh, it's hot. It represents a die. Hey, yo, let's go. A die. That's who she is. I mean, I can pull this up. I'm gonna download that. Something y'all could have downloaded. But this talks about a die. This will break her down. She represents fidelity. You know, I agree with these things. Fidelity of the first order of the first of our point of the heroines glows to us down through the ages. Ada represents the idea daughter because her sense of duty and her devotion to her father so guided her actions that by her deeds she exemplified the highest type of filial obedience. Did I say that word right? Yeah, filial obedience. All right. The name Ada means ornament. Also, although the name y'all with me on here? Although the name of Ada does not appear in the biblical source of the story of Jephthah's daughter, it is an an exceedingly appropriate choice. Not only it is exceedingly appropriate choice. Not only may it be said that Ada's innocent spirit and faultless character were her own personal ornaments, but it may also be said that a daughter whom also exemplified these virtues was an ornament to her father's life. Wow. Come on, yo. Say that ain't fire right there. Say that ain't fire, yo. Just look that up. It just popped up. Bang. That was hot. That was so hot. Fire. That was fire. That was so much fire. Um, wow. All right. Now, again, it says it right here too. It says this. That's why I said I agree with this. It says the clear uh the clear blue of colorless skies is the color depicted to the first star point. Blue ever blue ever the symbol of fidelity. Wow, your word. Loyalty and intelligence represents both Ada's excellence use of her intellect in determining the right course of action and her unparalleled loyalty to her father. Whew. Come on, man. Come on, yo. These are gems right here, yo. These are so many gems. Let's move forward. I'm only going to do a couple more sisters. I'm not going to do them all. Because if I do them all, I have to really dedicate a segment to just the sisters, yo. Let me keep it real. I would have to just dedicate a total segment to the sisters, which I will. All right. So let's see that. That was hot. That was so hot. That was so hot. All right. So now let's go to the next one. I'll give y'all one more. Let's go to one more. After you get this, the daughter goes to the sister. Yo, this is hot. This is so hot, yo. Oh my god. That's hot. Let me do let me see if this pops up. If this pops up, I'm gonna be bugging. Because a lot of this stuff is secret. They ain't not gonna tell you this stuff. All right. But you just gotta know the secret words. Like I said, sword in the veil, Ada, and then it came up. If you Google it, you just thinking about this stuff, it won't come up unless you just know certain words to just bring it up. Um, I'm gonna bring up. Look at this, Martha. Martha. My fault. Watch this, Martha. Um, broken column. Oh my God, Martha, broken column. Meaning, I'm gonna blow y'all, man. This is crazy, yo. For all y'all in here, I'm sharing the thoughts. I'm sharing something about the seven sacred women, right? And how each woman, when she's wearing a certain color, she actually represents a certain sister that she embodies. She embodies a certain sister. She don't know that. She could. I'm not. Let me not say this. She doesn't do that all the time because some of y'all tripping. Y'all know what it is. But a woman, when she's wearing certain colors, she could tap into a certain sister if she wanted to. Just like ancestral worship and stuff like that, ancestral connections. This is how she would connect up by wearing a certain color of a certain sister. All right, that's designated for a certain sister. All right, yo, look. So let me see if I can. If this comes up. If this comes up, oh, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna blow. I'm gonna blow my head. I'm gonna blow my head. Yo, let's go. Y'all wanna learn something? Man, we gotta learn something hot. We gotta learn something hot, yo. Look at this. All right, the broken column has a deeper meaning. All right, the broken column. I'm elaborate on to y'all what the broken column and it connects up with the sister Martha. When women are wearing green, when a woman wears green, all right, she actually represents sister Martha. She's embodying the degree of sisterhood. I say what? What do you mean by that? Green represents hospitality. It represents healing. It represents coming in. It represents, comfort in some sort of way. All right. So that's what the green is about. All right. So it's a sister degree. It's the broken column. Imagine that. Imagine you're given a broken column as a tool to work with. A column is something that holds up a building. So you like, man, I'm giving a broken column and this got to hold up a building. Yes, you're giving a broken column because why? It's like you got to know how to, you know, deal with friendship and loveship as well. You got to know how to forgive. You got to know how to do so many things in order to mend a relationship. That's what the broken column is about. You start off with a broken column. All right. But that's Martha. But I'll break it down. That's me coming off the head, off the top. Also, she's called mistress. Like the meaning of Martha is mistress. You say, oh man, you going there, Lamel. Oh, I'm going there. Okay. Well, we can go there a little bit. But the meaning of Martha means mistress, yo. Let's go even deeper. All right, so yeah, peace to everybody getting these jewels, yo. Look at this. Anyhow, let me see if I can read this. If it might have a little something elaborating on Martha. No, 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 not. Um, I want to show y'all something. Let's see if it gives something up. If it gives something up for that, I wanted to share it. It says the fourth point. All right. I don't know if this is whatever, but let me see if I can kind of read this for y'all. Now you like Lamel, you propagating from the Eastern Stars. Yes I am. Yes I am, because why? This was my grandma taught me these things. She taught me what type of woman to want in my life by giving me these five women. All right, these five women. But the two other women are Martha. I mean, my fault. The two other women are Mary and Eve. Let me see if I can put this in the comment section just so y'all can see it big. All right. But see how this flows. All right. Bang. All right. Let me see. Oh, it didn't say the whole thing. It might say the whole thing a little bit. I'm going to just do it one by one. I'm going to do it one by one because it might be better. But let's do this. All right. So we're going to Martha. We're going to Martha. Let me show y'all for the women in here, yo. So when y'all wearing green, y'all actually represent Martha. All right. So this is the fourth point of the Eastern Stars of their star, because remember, it's a woman has 5 points. All right, which represent the five sisters. All right, with the two higher sisters, which are Mary and Eve, that aren't mentioned here. Okay, which are your mother, your grandmother, and your great great grandmother, or your great grandmother. All right, so let me read this. It says, yeah, Martha. Peace to everybody in the YouTube. Thank you for watching. It says Martha is the fourth point, the color green, and the emblem is a broken column. Martha represents devotion to the home as well as a belief in immortality of the soul. Wow. Let me, meaning of Martha, watch this. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah. Meaning of Martha. Let me see if I can find that. Wow. It's funny. It's funny. Let me show y'all. I'll show y'all, man. This is crazy. Anyhow, Martha, they show you on here, Martha means lady. Like a given name for a lady. It's Martha. Given name in Aramaic is Martha. Let's see if we can find another thing. I'm trying to tell you. What I tell you? It means mistress. I told you it means mistress right here. It says this: Martha, it as a girl's name, Aramaic origin meaning lady or what? Mistress. What is the meaning of mistress? Dang. This is crazy. What is the meaning of mistress? Like, yo, meaning of mistress, this dude is really taking it down. Meaning, let's see, uh, meaning of mistress. Let's see what this means. Okay, what is the meaning of mistress? It says this: the first meaning of mistress is what? A woman in position of authority or control. Ooh, ooh, killing it right now. Yo, killing it. This represents Martha. When a woman is wearing all green, she represents Martha. All right. It says this again. Martha represents. Uh, she's. It says this. All right. The second meaning of mistress is a woman have an extramarital sexual relationship, especially with a married man. Whoa. Wow. That's deep. That's deep right there. So, man, you got five sisters. I'll put them in there. I'll put them all in there. I'll put these five sisters. And then I told you it's seven sisters, which is the great grandmother and grandmother. All right. Esther, Electa, which is the lady beloved. I'll put all that in the comment section. Electa, all right, which is the fifth star point. Fifth point is star point, which represents the lady beloved. All right. Her color is red. Lady in red, the beloved. John, his color is red too, as well. Keep it real. But she represents the beloved. She represents the mother as well. She represents the one who is beloved. So this color essentially connects up with the color red, which represents passion of some sort, love, the blood. All right. Um, let's do another one real quick. I don't know if I put this in here so y'all can see it. Esther. Let's do another one. When a woman is wearing what? All white, the color white. Her joint is the crown and the scepter. All right. I don't know if we was breaking down the jewels, but yeah, Martha was a broken column. Um, Lady Elect, we was breaking this down. Yeah, her symbol is the cup. I don't know if y'all saw that. The cup represents what you drink from. It represents your literally your your responsibility in life. What happens? What happens after you do what you do? That's the cup you drink. So Esther is to be excel, yeah, because Esther means S star. She's a star, a star. All right. So the way we assemble these is kind of different. I know the Eastern Star they do them one way, like they got Esther as the third point. The third point in our tribe, with which was taught to be by my grandmother, and she was a grand matron of the Eastern Star. The way she taught me it was that Esther would be the wife. She would be the fourth point in the star. And then you got the widow, which is the fifth point in the star. That's what it should be. And that should be Ruth. So I can kind of change this around, kind of to adapt to our teachings a little bit, but it's like kind of one and the same a little bit. It's like almost one and the same. Ruth represents the last point. She's the widow. She represents the widow. All right. Her color is yellow. Yellow. Okay. And she one of her symbols is the sheaf of wheat. Um what we teach, what we differ in from the Eastern Stars when they teach about Ruth. Yo, she represents the widow. She's not the second point. Even though you can take the second point kind of to connect up with the first point, because if you think about it, the widow represents it's like if her husband is not around, she is committed to what her husband her husband's will is. So that's what the widow degree is about. But Ruth should be the fifth point. It should be the fifth point after the widow. All right. And she is also, she connects up with, they connected up with yellow. All right. It could be one and the same. Also, purple is her color, not just yellow. Purple is her color. It can be purple or yellow. It's her color. And any jewel that's associated with that is connected with Ruth. All right. Um, who else? Did I elaborate? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. I wanted to share that with y'all. Yeah. It's definitely important. These are jewels. These are jewels for the family. Ruth is what kind, you said Ruth is what kind of woman I want to surround myself with. Yeah, like Ruth is the symbolism of what Ruth is, or who she was, or who the real Ruth, the real sister of what y'all would embody, you know? It's like let's say y'all got a plan, you and your man got a plan. Your man don't got to be on you and you don't got to be on your man, because when the man takes the stance on this degree, it's like he's the widower, she's the widow, but he's the widower. Now imagine that. Let's say if my wife, she wants me to do something, or she has an idea for me to do some things, I can do it without her telling me. I just know what her will is. I know her will. I know what she really wants me to do without her telling me to do. So that's what the widow is about. The widow or the widower. And then what where we differ is like this they say the sheaf of wheat. All right. It has symbolism to Ruth, but Ruth, her jewel is not really the sheaf of wheat. Her jewel is really the it's the thread and the needle, yo. Her joint is the thread and the needle. That is her real jewel in that. I don't know if I can correct these jewels. Like some of these jewels are different from our tribal jewels when it comes to these women. Like Esther. Esther is, yeah, the crown and the scepter, but it's not the crown, it's not just the crown, the scepter, it's the throne as well. Connects up with Esther. She's a star. And I show you Cassiopeia, which represents the lady of the throne, Esther. All right, it's one symbolic person that connects up with that, one sister that connects up with that. Let me correct some other jewels. The broken column, yeah, it's the same thing with us. Martha represents this broken column. Her jewel is the broken column. Her what she utilizes to teach people is the broken column. Just like I showed y'all what Ruth utilizes to teach people is the thread and the needle. All right, which has so much symbolic meaning. Like the Messiah said, it's harder for a rich man to get into the gates of heaven than a camel to get through the thread of a needle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Peace to everybody coming in. I love y'all. 747 24/7, 361 degrees. Shout out to my 1221s. I love you. You love me. Me is we, of course. These bugs are tearing me up out here, yo. Um, since we elaborate on these things, I wanna what I wanna do is this. I want to show y'all a little something before I get off. Before I get off, I want to show y'all a little bit of Woundu. All right, now this is psychic self-defense. I promise I would do a little bit of readings. If y'all pick numbers, I'll do some readings. I'll come off from my head and do some readings. Yo, they tearing me up, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. They tearing me up. You might not see these bugs. They small as crap. They think I'm a sucker, though. All right? They tearing me up. I'm gonna show y'all some psychic self-defense. All right, something that y'all be able to practice while y'all at home. I always wanted my hook up my broadcast like this, so I'm happy that it's pretty kind of set up decent a little bit. So I'm working on making it better. Thank you for everybody that's been here with me throughout the years through the growth. All right, so I'm gonna do something called Woundu, and this is going to be a Shu Awutala Woundu. Shu Awutala means all observable forces. All right, y'all hear me? Shu Awutala. So Shu is air, A is fire, Wu is water, Shu Awu Ta is earth, and La represents your flesh. All right. So when we say Shu Awutala, that's what we're saying. Shu Awutala. That represents all observable forces. But what we're going to do here today or tonight or wherever you at on the planet, we're going to do something called psychic self-defense. All right. We're going to do some real good. My fault, y'all. We're going to do some real good psychic self-defense and see if we can connect up a little bit. Some psychic self-defense. I'm going to show y'all now. This is an exercise that I expect everybody to do 3 times a day. I expect everyone here to do this exercise 3 times a day. If you do, yeah, I'm gonna plant some of that. Thank you, Queen. I'm gonna plant some of that stuff. All right, I will plant some of that stuff. Dang, my phone died on me. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all Woundu real quick. Y'all want to see something? I'm gonna show y'all some real good psychic self-defense. If y'all want to, you got adverse forces against you, this is something good for you. All right, let's do this. Okay, y'all. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. I'll try to turn up the mic a little bit. All right, so this is crazy. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit. If it bleeps out, y'all know why. Y'all know why. If it bleeps out, y'all know why. All right, that's cool. All right, it's cool. All right, so this is what Woundu is. All right, first thing is y'all got to get them. Look at this. Excuse me. All right. Okay, cool. It might be cool. It might be cool. It might work. It just might work. All right. So first thing is y'all gotta do is the bow. All right. We have a certain way how we come into respect when we come into this martial arts, this practice. All right. So what you do is you can stand up wherever you at. Put the phone like this. Put the phone like this, sideways, not like this. Put it sideways. All right, so you can watch the video and share the video too. Please share this video. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. All right. So how you bow is like this. I'm gonna give a command. I might say, "Hook," and you go. All right. your feet was out like this, right? And what you're gonna do is like that. Real simple. Alright? So I'll say put, you go like that. And then I go put out, you go like this. Yeah. Just work with me, yeah. Work with me. Alright, alright, cool. I think you can kind of see me better here, like this. So what you would do is this. You would, on the first command, it would be like this. Put. And then go like that. Y'all got it? Alright, cool. Let's try it. Put it. Put. Bugs are tearing me up. Yo, they tearing me up for real. Hold on for a second. Yo, they're absolutely tearing me up, yo. It's all good. Just bang out with me real quick. So, all right. So we got the bow. Boom, boom. All right. So from there, what I would like for you to do is go like this. Okay. Now you would step. You would all right, that's cool. That's better. Okay. All right, so what you would do is boom from here, and then you go like this. Right? Put your left hand in front of your right hand. All right, you did a step. Remember, you went from here to here, and then you went like this. Now this is psychic self-defense. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all all psychic self-defense. All right, this is called wounded. That's very easy, right? You would think y'all know how to dance, right? You go boom, boom, all right, and then you go like this. Put your left hand in front. All right, now I want you to strike with your left hand. All right, you strike with your right hand. Then you strike with your left hand. All right, then you step. Then you push down. Then you push up. All right, and then you can go this way. Okay, or you can go this way, the same thing. All right, whichever way you want to do it. But let's say we do it this way. Okay, you'll do the same thing. Boom. All right, but I'm gonna show you the next move. All right, let me start over first. So everybody get it. So we go from here. Boom. Now, once I show you this, you can practice this every day, 3 times a day. This is a full total body workout. Full total body workout. All right. So you go like this. Boom. Boom. All right. Then come out like that. Okay. Then you strike 1, strike 2, strike. And then you step. Push down. Push up. Then you go to the next side. All right. And when you go to the next side, you do this. All right. Real simple. It's like you kind of go in your feet, you go in a little bit like this. Watch my feet. You're going like this. And then you're going like this. And then you're going like this. Strike. And then now you step again. And push down. And push up. Hey, Queen. What you doing?
I'm looking for the off. The off spray.
So, yeah, then you on this side. So from this side, you do the same thing. Boom, strike, 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 step, push down, and push up. And then you go on this side. All right? And then you step, block, strike, 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 step, push down, push up. And then now you on this side. All right? And then you do the same thing. You see how I did that with my foot? Boom, 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 boom. Push down and push up. Now, if y'all want to follow me, I'm going to do it without talking. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to just do it so y'all can just see me doing it. All right? And if y'all seeing me do it fluently, I'm going to do it for probably 3 or 4 minutes straight. I'm going to do it like 3 or 4 minutes straight. Y'all see me doing it. Y'all see the rhythm of it. Now, you can have innovation in it. You can do some form of innovation. You just don't have to do it the way I do it. You can do it the way it moves. You can do it the way it moves. You can do it your own way. You just know the moves, all right? Know the moves. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Y'all with me? All right, so we'll start from the beginning. Watch. I'm going to do it for a couple minutes straight. That's all I'm going to do. All right? So y'all can see how it's done. So, put, urat, kum. Shukum. Akum. Wukum. Takum. Lakum. Shukum. Akum. Wukum. Takum. Lakum. Shukum. Akum. Takum. Takum. Lakum. Shukum. Akum. Takum. Wukum. Lakum. All right, so yeah. For real. Shout out to brother Anku. Yeah, you block first. You actually block first. That is a block. Matter of fact, brother Anku, let me say this to you, bro. Every move is a block. Let me say this. I don't know if that's clear. Let me make this clear. All right. Every move that that you I would say exhibit throughout your learning, as far as dealing with Siamese, every move is going to be a block, whether it's an offensive block or a defensive block. If I hit you and crack you over your head, it's a block. All right, that's a block right there. Everything is a block. All right, whether if it's offense or defense, an offensive block or a defensive block, everything is a block in our system. All right. So hopefully that was cool with a couple people. Y'all got that exercise. And if you do it at your home, like people wonder how I stay fit in a certain sort of way, how I keep my body fit. I'm in my 40s and I stay fit. Yo, look, one of the ways I stay fit is doing just simple things. All right, just doing simple things, and this is one of them. This exercise, this actually that exercise, that wound do, you can exercise every portion of your body by doing that. Think about it. Pushing down, pushing up. All right. You moving the way you move. Everything is like it's a it's a workout. Like I started sweating. Y'all ain't see me start sweating from doing it just for a couple minutes. All right. So that's something I want people to tap into. That wound do. The wound do is important. Like, you know, we have a spiritual practice. We have a culture. All right, as a tribe of people, y'all need to know that. If you don't know it, y'all need to know it. We have a culture as a tribe of people. All right, in this culture that we practice, you have to exhibit it. You have to be the one to manifest and live this stuff. That's it. You know, they're not going to find this stuff in the books and stuff like that, except for in the codex, these books that are published by us. But where they going to truly find this information is within you. It's within you. All right. So hopefully you know how to count. Do y'all know how to count? Y'all know how to count to 31 with your hands. Do y'all know how to count with your hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Do y'all know how to count? Like, this is going to be a sign language in the future, yo. Like, how we're going to communicate with one another. I'm just keeping it real. Like, those numbers are important. You just count on your hands. Supreme grandmother and grandmother mathematics. You know, our one starts with a 2. That's the funny thing about it, because 2 come as a pair. You feel me? But it's all about living this stuff. It's not all about, you know, I tell people like my books. If you don't got any of these books, let me know. Just email me. I'll send you one of these books, a PDF version. You send a donation via Cash App, PayPal. We'll figure that out. I'll send you a physical copy. All right. But look at this. Check this out. These books are like encyclopedias. Let me keep it real. They're small versions of an encyclopedia. Like, you can read these books. Yeah, I read my books front to back. All right. Yeah, you read Lamel's book front to back, and you just trying to get what he's saying. But this stuff is like an encyclopedia that you live out. For instance, I like ask y'all what's today's date, and I went to the 13th letter of the alphabet, and I went to the 23rd letter of the alphabet, and I went to the 14th letter of the alphabet. But I could have went to the 14th attribute of Allah, the 14th action of the universe. I could have went to the 23rd action of the universe. I could have went into the 23rd verse of one of these books. I could have went anywhere to elaborate the thought of this. let's say if I'm like, I am go to the 23rd attribute of Allah. What is that? Since that's the middle number of today. And I'm like, okay, 23rd is El Rafi, which is the exalter. The exalter, one who exalts. All right. So yeah, it's like it's so many ways you can live this book. You can live this stuff. Y'all gotta live these things, man. Trust me. Trust me. People are looking for culture and they looking for so many things, doing so much research, and not understand that we are the epitome, the exemplification of culture, yo. We are it. We are it. You just gotta live it. Our tribe is called the Walu as well. Just wanted y'all to know if y'all didn't know it. Our tribe is called the Walu. We are the turtle people. Another one of our totems is the owl. Not just the turtle is our totem, the owl is also our totem as well. The owl, the dolphin, and the feline are also our totems as spiritual tribal people. All right. So hopefully this resonates with a couple folks, but it's time to get acclimated in some form of fashion. It's time to get motivated. All right. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. This was a very good discussion. We talked about the 7 women. I gave you the principle of 5 of them. All right. We also talked about today's date in the codex. I build on the supreme grandmother and grandfather mathematics. All right. So hopefully people can connect up and we can just live life. All right. So 747, 24/7. Oh, another thing, as far as a review, I showed everyone Woondu. If you don't know how to do Woondu, go through this video, skim through it, and I show people how to do Woondu. All right. I show people how to do it, which is psychic self-defense. You're actually fighting. It's 31 moves in Wounded, whether you know it or not. Like all those moves add up to 31. You'd be like, dang, man, oh my God. Are you serious? Yes. All those moves that I did all around like that, they added up to 31 moves, yo. Those 31 steps. All right. So imagine that. But you protecting yourself all around yourself. You got protection all around yourself. All right, 361 degrees. So that's it. I love y'all. 747, 24/7. Thank you for everybody that came in this video. I really appreciate the family. You already know what it's hitting for. Make sure y'all stay close. All right. And subscribe to the channel, whether you're in the YouTube or the Facebook. Make sure you connect up with the movement. All right. So salutations. And then another thing, we got our new year coming up. Y'all remember that. Our new year is coming up pretty soon. Our new year is coming up like a month and a half. So we're going to have a celebration for our new year. Okay. But otherwise, Nat Coon. Shout out to all the All-Stars. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for your time.